Hello, I'm Grandmaster Evan of the Anonymous Republic Network. Do you ever ask yourself, where do you see yourself in 2, 3, 5 years from now? After all this is, all this bullshit's over. Well, I mean, we went through for the last 2.5 years of this COVID bullshit. And nobody has really asked the question and wonder what is really going on. So, I've been doing a lot of thinking. And I figured out that the whole COVID thing, this whole COVID bullshit, the whole thing we've been dealing with, the whole mask wearing, the whole 6 feet bullshit, it is bullshit, it's all bullshit. And, we went through 2 years of fighting amongst ourselves. This pandemic divided us. It didn't just happen. It was planned. Have a great kitty back here. Again, it did not just happen. It was planned. The first tier was the whole economy was collapsing because of this COVID bullshit, Yeah, people died. And the beginning was for them to get us to fight amongst ourselves. For example, fighting over a thing of toilet paper, bottle of water, and hand sanitizer. Oh yeah. Everybody was desperate. Everybody was fucking desperate. And it got so bad, there's a footage of 2 women dropping bombs on each other over a large thing of toilet paper. A large thing of toilet paper. And you got people buying in bulk to sell on eBay or Amazon, make a little cash while everybody suffered trying to get this stuff, But you're only allowed so much. You had to minimize on how much you got of toilet paper, bottled water, and hand sanitizer. That was the one thing right there. And because of that, we were fighting amongst ourselves over, you had people going into Target and Walmart buying baskets full of bottled water, baskets full of toilet paper, baskets full of hand sanitizer. I mean, you had people driving in pickup trucks, going in buying bulk of this shit, and being filmed buying this bulk of this shit, And I'm like, man, this is bullshit, man. It's complete bullshit. And right now, we're still fighting amongst ourselves. Everybody needs to wake up. I mean, you got the left all scared and shit because people are actually turning their backs on the woke bullshit now. It's completely changing 180, 360 degrees and shit. Like, dude, we're right at the end of the woke era that happened within the last 10 years. And a lot of people are like going ape shit over this. Going ape shit, And it is. It's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit. And it's bullshit nonetheless. Bullshit nonetheless, And so we all have to really pay attention. All gotta pay attention. And not just that, the rigging of the election was planned. And it was planned behind the scenes. And we all have to take a step back. Actually, take a huge step back, and really pay attention. I'm talking about really pay attention. See, I did something that I never thought I would be. My own guinea pig. Because I've heard people say that, this many people died of the shots because of the side effects of the visor, and so on and so forth. So I told my good friend Curse Zero that I was going to be my own guinea pig to kind of see for myself. So, end of December, I got the first shot. Then I waited a month. Got the second shot of the Moderna. Was in February. March, April, May, June. I should be getting my shot, my booster in August. Gotta wait 6 months. And so, a lot of people were just freaking out for the last 2.5 years, like really freaking out, And the whole election of 2020 was rigged to get Biden there, to use him as their puppet. Because the real people behind the scenes were the ones really planning the election rigging of 2020. See, again, nothing happens by accident. It's planned ahead of time. It always been planned ahead of time, just in case. It's like the Gulf of Tonkin incident. Nothing happens. It's just planned ahead of time. Ahead of time. And so when COVID happened, right around when the election was starting, and you had people like Cory Booker, Tulsi Gabbard, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. You had the former mayor of New York, de Blasio, all running for president and shit. You had Pete Buttigieg. And he had Eric Swalwell run for president. And the one that was really rattling cages was Tulsi Gabbard, man. You know, and she's a soldier. She's a soldier, and she's been there, done it, been overseas. You know, and all this shit about regime changes has happened since the 40s. Since the 40s, you know. And so I mean, it really made no sense. You know, why do you want to have a regime change? There's one in Vietnam, Iran, Honduras, Philippines. I mean, all over the place. You know, because we needed a puppet to control. We had one in Panama, Manuel Noriega. Saddam was our puppet until the Gulf War, and we have this thing where if any country that refuses to take the dollar as a world currency, you gotta take them out. And if a president, someone that was elected by the people, democratically elected by the people, then they gotta go. They gotta go because they're a threat. There's a threat. So I mean, you got to really ask yourselves, you know. Now everybody's finally waking up to this COVID bullshit. You know, it's all. It was a tool to be used to divide us 100%. Divide. But nobody was stupid enough to fall for it, and nobody went for it, you know. They weren't stupid, you know. And, I mean, they wanted Hillary to win in the 2016 election, but she failed. Because once Trump won the election, that's when the Democrats kicked it into high gear. Really kicked it into high gear. They wanted him out of there fast. And they're willing to do anything they can or even try to remove Donald Trump from office. Because they knew this guy was a threat to them. Not the people. So the media got involved. Colluded with the Democrats, colluded with the rhinos, which is the left-wing variant of the GOP. Liberals, progressives, they want him gone. They tried everything. And they did it for politics. You know. See, Donald Trump didn't know what to do. And they started blaming him for the COVID. No. The virus came from a lab in Wuhan. And it came from a bat saliva. Bat saliva is very, very dangerous. Bat saliva can be used to create a virus that can kill. Biden didn't know what to fucking do because the guy's a fucking idiot. The guy is showing signs of dementia, but yet, if you look at Dianne Feinstein, same thing. She's also showing signs of full-blown dementia. Maybe even Alzheimer's and shit, you know. But because there's somebody behind the scenes that planned the election rigging. Someone from behind the scenes planned the January 6th bullshit. Antifa was involved in that one too. It's obvious. Very, very obvious. So, the COVID bullshit was used as a tool to divide people. To divide people, you know. And, which was a very dangerous thing to do. Very, very dangerous thing to do. Well, not just that, though, too. You had BLM. You have Black Lives Matter. And then you have Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is a peaceful movement, while Black Lives Matter is an organization founded by Patrisse Cullors and her other two dumbasses. Her organization should be called the Black Lives Matter or Global Network, because they are lies. See, we all know that they took a portion of that $90 million they got from 2020, bought a mansion up in Canada, which was a Freemason home. But Patrisse Cullors bought 4 homes, $3.2 million. And they bought another one, mansion, $6 million. Now, stop and think for a moment here. If the movement was a charity, right? Charity? They would have filed it for a 990 and or a 507, 501c3 as a non-profit organization. But they racked up $90 million in 2020. A portion of that went to 4 houses that Patrisse Cullors bought. A mansion in Canada they spent $6 million on. And another mansion for another $6 million. Now, do the math. 12 million. Then you add the 3.2 million that Patrisse Cullors used to buy the 4 houses. That's around, I would say, $15.2 million. $15.2 million. And they had nothing to show for. The IRS is pissed, you know. If you're spending $6 million on a mansion up in Canada and another mansion, same products, it's just $6 million. And then Patrisse Cullors bought 4 homes in the amount of $3.2 million. That's $15.2 million. That's fraud. That's fraud. And then you have Patrisse Cullors claiming that we're out to destroy them. No, you stupid fucking cunt. You destroyed yourself when you spent $3.2 million on 4 homes while your fucking network spent $12 million on 2 mansions, one in Canada, one in Los Angeles. Nobody's destroying you. You're doing your damn self. Nobody's attacking you. All you're doing is playing victim, which you're not really a victim at all. You're a victimizer. You and your co-founders of your movement of network are victimizers who are playing a fake victim. Because 10 chapters of your network, of your network, are calling you into question. They want you investigated. They want the network to be investigated for fraud. Because you claim to help Black lives, which is really what you're doing is called Black Lies. Not lives, Lives, it's LIES. There's no Black Lives Matter at that time or at all. All we're hearing is Black Lives Matter when you're raking in $90 million, and then you got a shoe company, Foot Locker, donating $200 million to your dumbass organization in amount of $1 billion. $200 million a year for 5 years, that's $1 billion. And what you're doing, you fucking idiot, is a shakedown. Demanding a shakedown. I don't give a shit what you guys say about me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But this 2.5 years of bullshit was planned. It was planned. Destroy the economy, fuck up the economy, divide the people to get them to fight amongst ourselves. Make us wear masks. And then you have Dementia Biden still pushing the you gotta wear your mask. Go fuck yourself, old man. Everything is crumbling right now. Everything's crumbling. And the people have never stopped fighting. There are brave people in this country who refuse to back down because these leftist cocksuckers who wants to silence you because they don't want any more voices. Well, I'm sorry. More voices are going to have a say-so. The woke era is dead now. It is dead. Fucking dead. See, you got these woke mobs. You got all these idiots. They killed that movement they're pushing. And there's a pushback against this woke bullshit, okay? And they're not liking it. They hate it. No, ever since Elon Musk bought Twitter, a lot of people have been really afraid, really scared, really very, very afraid, And so it's funny because we all know for 7 years, they've been basking in the sun of seeing people being banned, shadow banned, censored. But now it's a complete turnaround. Now they're scared shitless. And now they're saying, what about our freedom of speech? Well, you should have thought of that, assholes, before for the last 7 years you demanded that us conservatives be removed from these platforms. When there's alternative platforms that a lot of us are on. See, we may be booed off Facebook or Twitter or YouTube, for example. we got other alternative platforms that we could be on, and where you cannot silence us and shit, you know. Because, you know, it's really fucking stupid, you know, that you want to push this fake narrative, this fake agenda you got, that you want to push, you know. You want to push. Well, guess what? We're pushing back, motherfucker. We're pushing back, motherfucker. And we are pissed. You know, it is fucking awesome, man. You know, there's this huge momentum being it's kind of like the juggernaut's momentum. Can't be stopped. We got that juggernaut momentum. Can't be stopped. Once that momentum's building up and building up and build up, and it's like cannot be stopped. Because the midterm election, a lot of people that was backed by Trump have won their seats. Now, here's my question too. How many people who are sitting on a school board have a re-election coming up this year? And who is in the running for those very seats? That's my question there. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and to put the turkey in the oven. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification. Always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys from the very bottom of my heart. Keep fighting. Don't stop fighting. Always keep believing. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed.